There's some interest in our participant community around how member states move from being early adopters to innovation, to those that are a little bit less interested, or they find it too risky. Can one of our panelists or two of our panelists talk a little bit about that journey that you see member states taking as they become an early adopter, or the influence of early adopters on other member states who then slowly get interested in innovation?
This is Julia. If I may just give a very quick answer to this, because we have such a great stakeholder, which is the government of Germany here. And it's been really great to go along with them on this journey. Them deciding they want to support us in this endeavor of setting up the Innovation Accelerator and with the program. And then having some, like, literally some key figures, like the former ambassador, also the current ambassador to the executive board, spearheading and really putting strong messages out there. And apart from that, obviously, the conversation about blockchain, etc., is driving a lot of, like, I think we're in an opportune moment to jump on these types of conversations. And there's some more innovation-minded countries per se. I think it is really like the affirmation that member states get through these, let's say, trailblazers or states that really come forward is immense. I mean, we have built a conversation based on that with, I would probably say, 7, 8 other member states, and those are conversations at, how do you say, at eye level, and there's a real dialogue. It's not about, here's a proposal, please support us, but it's really a conversation on how to drive innovation the best way.
Great, thank you, Julia. Ha-Kyung, do you have any perspective on this evolution of member states as innovation becomes more and more central to how UNICEF is able to achieve its impact?
Yes, yes, I don't know if I have the whole answer, but I think actually these sessions, this type of conversations, and also what WFP was presenting about these visits and and being in the room together, it helps a lot because in the executive board, you have member states who are donors to a particular agency, but also countries where we run the programs as well, right? So there's a mix of member state representatives, and then it's what the way we try to engage the member states in the discussion at the session was to share among themselves also the best practices and how their governments. So it was all sort of different states coming with these different ideas. And what was also nice was to see after the session and in other meetings that they were having like follow-up discussions, right? So I think the more we meaning the UN agency, the system, your network, exposes more about all of this to the different member states, and the more the member states they talk about it among themselves, I think we can move much faster. And of course, every agency, we are all open to provide any information that the member state may have, particularly on their own country situation, right? And in the session, if I may, just briefly, in the session also, for instance, the issue of the different regulations and how in the countries and how that prompts or not prompts acceleration of the use of innovation also came up. And actually, because it was an informal setting, the member states were very open to talk about it, right? Of course, some countries are more reserved or, more diplomatic, but I must say that it was a very open and understanding type of discussion among the member states. Thank you.